It was a quiet night, the kind where the world seems to slow down just enough for you to catch up with your thoughts. There, in the solitude of my room, the confusion, the loneliness, the dissonance that was my life ate away at me like a parasite. And this moment wasn't about a specific failure or regret. It came from finally being able to see the painfully obvious misalignment between my thoughts and my words, the life I had and the life I wanted, the person I was and the person I knew I could be. It marked the beginning of a journey not just for self-improvement, but for something much, much deeper. Complete and total alignment. The goal of life, I realized, was to reach a point where who you are is exactly who you say you are, and who you are is exactly who you want to be. The person you show to the world is the same person you show to yourself when nobody's watching. You say what you think, you do what you say. Everything you do is you. You don't try to be anyone else. You don't want to be anyone else. You are undivided, you are whole, and in this state, who you are, who you think you are, who you say you are, and who you want to be are completely and totally aligned. Reaching this state is definitely not easy, but it's not meant to be. We're dropped into a world where we're told what to do, what to say, what to think, how to act. Before we even get a chance to figure out who we are, we constantly ask ourselves, is this the right way to think? Is this the right way to speak? Is this the right way to act? Chipping away at our own individuality before we even realize what the word individuality even means. But why? Is there a right way to think, speak, or act? And if there is, where does that lead you? The 10-year-old boy sitting at a school desk for 8 hours a day and can't focus? Go to the doctor, you have ADHD, here's some Adderall. The 16-year-old girl still trying to figure out who she is. A little sad, a little confused? No problem. Here's some SSRIs. The 20-year-old college kid, an aspiring entrepreneur? Too bad, buddy, sit down, shut up, and do your homework. You're not that special. But why does this happen? What's so bad about not fitting into this mold that the world has laid out for us? Humanity has its own idea of what alignment truly looks like. Nobody really cares how you feel or what you do as long as you're aligned to their standards. As long as you think like everyone else, talk like everyone else, act like everyone else, don't cause any problems, you'll be just fine. But no, you won't. You're a square peg being jammed into a round hole. But you're not even a square, you're not even a shape. You're a multi-dimensional being that's never been seen before on this earth and will never be seen again. Yet every single day they sand away your edges, trying to make sure that eventually you'll fit into this mold that they have cut out for you. But one day you will understand that it doesn't have to be this way. You don't want it to be this way. Somewhere out there is a mold that doesn't require you to change anything about yourself. A place where every little thing about you is loved, accepted, and it's exactly where you belong. It can be hard to find, and for good reason. Millions upon millions to choose from, and you're looking for the one designed specifically for you. It's hard, it's painful, it's lonely. No wonder so many people give up on looking for it. Wouldn't it be easier just to settle? Wouldn't it be easier to conform? Wouldn't it be easier just to suck it up and jam yourself into that round mold? After all, that might have been where your parents went, where your friends are going. Do you think that you're better than them or something? I mean, you might be drawn to the allure of security, comfort, acceptance, yet what are all those things when they come at the expense of who you really are, your true self? How secure, how comfortable, how accepted do you think you will feel when you realize that you threw everything away just to be like everyone else? Just to align with what other people want of you instead of what you want of you. It is a cage. A beautifully decorated prison that confines the spirit where individuality and creativity go to die. Breaking free from this cage requires more than just the desire for alignment or security or comfort or acceptance. It requires action, moments of boldness, of courageously stepping into the unknown armed with nothing but the conviction that there is more to life than conformity. Speaking truths that people around us may not like, pursuing passions that may not align with the traditional paths to success, and valuing how we appear to ourselves over how we appear to everyone else. We don't have to be anyone or anything but ourselves. And at the end of the day, that's the greatest gift we can give ourselves. That is complete and total alignment, and that is true authenticity.